I want to ask a personal question, Holly. Okay. You have 3.5 million people on your Facebook page. Did you ever feel like giving up?
Oh my gosh. On a daily basis, and then like a
Oh,
weekly
really?
basis, and then like a quarterly crash basis, and
Oh,
then
okay.
and the thing is so in general, Facebook is a math game. I mean, like any algorithm is a math game. It's all about like getting eyeballs, numbers onto it, and then numbers interacting with it. Because you can't get people interacting with it if they don't see it, and so forth. So we're always looking at the numbers. And so, you know, it was really fun to grow the page. Like that was really an exciting time because like you see progress and numbers are going up.
Yeah.
And then, for the last couple years, like we've been at, between 3 and 3.5 million followers during that time over, we haven't been losing a lot, but we haven't been gaining a lot. And the reach has been pulled back more and more and more, just like everybody else is feeling. And so it can be discouraging to a level that I didn't know was out there.
All new levels of discouragement?
Yeah, I mean, like when you post, like I have a smaller page, like I think my Holly Homer page has like 4,000 fans on it. When you post something on that and like 120 people see it, you're like woohoo!
Right.
Yeah.
When you post something on a 3.5 million page and 120 people see it, it's not the same feeling.
Right.
No, no.
That's a whole
I,
level of failure that you didn't know was possible.
so why do you keep doing it?
So, well, first of all, because I'm like the most persistent person you'll ever meet in your
I think
life.
that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there is a method to that madness. I always say, like in the blogging world, one of my successes is that I'm the last blogger standing. Like I'm still doing this 15 years later. And the same thing's going to happen with Facebook and with Pinterest and with, Twitter and with all these algorithms, which are very similar, by the way. But is that who is going to succeed at this if it's not me? Like I have thousands and thousands and thousands of hours invested in this platform, which is what the price of free is on Facebook. Thank you, Jennifer, for that.
Yeah.
And so like there is a point where, okay, I could get frustrated, and I totally have like walked away and said, this is not worth it. This is absolutely not worth it. But then I'm like, okay, is it worth it to see if it's worth it? And so that's generally where I go, like that's where my brain goes, because I use everything as kind of a laboratory. Okay, let's do some tests to see if it's worth it. And then once you kind of flip that from being like mortally offended that Facebook doesn't love you anymore.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been there.
That's right.
To really like, okay, Facebook, like you're smart, I'm smart. Let's see what we can do together. And truthfully, truth be told, Facebook needs me. Facebook needs you. Facebook needs quality content creators, people who are going to keep the conversation uplifting and happy and not yell at people and not scream at people,
Right.
not put people into crazy political spectrums, not push them into cults. I mean, they need us. So I'm a cult-free, political-free person on the internet. So